friends. How's it going? How are we doing? Today I just want to do like a cute fall reading vlog. I was like sitting down to figure out what I'm gonna film today and what I'm gonna work on and what I'm gonna read, and I have been getting very stressed out the past couple of weeks with all the videos that I'm working on and everything that I have to read, because I've been in a very big reading slump where nothing has been holding my attention. Like, my attention span has been so bad lately, and even though like I've been enjoying the books that I've been reading, I just keep starting things and I'm like, ugh, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to read that. And so I'm falling very behind on my video plans and like things that I've been working on. And then I think because of that, because everything's like stacking up, I'm getting stressed out, where anytime I think about working on those videos or reading those books, I'm just like, I'm getting very overwhelmed. And then I realized, light bulb, I was like, Riley, nobody's making you do this. Nobody's telling you that you have to do this. I'm the captain of this ship. I always forget that. I always forget that like, I'm the one who chooses what I do and what videos I make and what books I'm reading, and I can do whatever I want. Crazy concept. Crazy concept. So I was like, let's just put everything on pause and do something that's more in line with what I'm in the mood for right now, which is fall. And doing fall activities and reading fall books and watching fall TV shows and eating pumpkins. So that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna decorate a little bit for fall. You can see it down here in the corner. Very slightly. I've been working on a puzzle, and I'm gonna pick something that's kind of in mood with the season to read. And I don't know, it's just gonna be cozy, cute, fun, fall vibes, because I'm literally stressing myself out for absolutely no reason and nobody's asking me to do this. Okay, so here is my whole fall TBR. We'll go through it. Not really, because I posted a whole fall TBR video, but we'll pick something out from this stack to read, because these are all of the books that I'm very much in the mood for. That might also be the problem, is that everything that I'm reading for other videos is not this, and this is what I'm currently, this is what my mind is fixating on. So I just think I have to read something from this stack before I can get my brain onto something else, because I have a very like fixated mindset where like once I get something into my brain, I can't get it out until I like do the thing. I think this is the thing. So let's see what I want to read. These 4 books are not on the table because I'm reading all of these for a Frankenstein video. This one I can't read yet because this is my book club book, and I want to wait towards like more towards the end of the month. So that leaves us with this stack of books. So it just depends what I'm in the mood for. I'm really nervous right now that like my mood of how I'm feeling with books is like ruining them for me, because I keep picking up books and enjoying them, but then my mood is like sabotaging it. So I'm like, I don't want to pick up something that like I know I'm gonna love, like a sequel to a 5-star book, because what if my mood ruins it? Same with like all of these. These are all ones that I have like decent expectations of. I don't know that I want my mood to wreck the book for me. So that leaves me with these 3, which are all books that I have medium to low expectations of. This one sounds great. I just heard mixed things. Same with this. I've heard mixed things. This one, I have disliked everything that I've read from this author before, but I have been told by several people that they think that this is a Riley book, and I wanted to give her one last chance. So I do think between these 3, I'm kind of leaning towards Starling House, because this is the one where like, if I'm not enjoying it, I don't feel bad about putting it down and moving on to something else, and I'll just chalk it up to the author not being for me. But if I enjoy it, it'll be a nice surprise. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do Starling House. I also have the audiobook checked out from the library. This just looks like the most fall book ever. Like, I don't even think you can see the details. It's so pretty, and like all the little like stars or like all these little gold dots like just glow, and it looks so cool. Like, look at them. Don't they look like they're enjoying fall? All I know about it is that it's about a creepy house, and the woman gets a job working in the house and is learning all of these mysteries, which I love a creepy house book. That is one thing that I really do love. So, like I said, this will just be like a little lifestyle, hang out with me, let's enjoy and romanticize fall and get out of this really weird slump that I'm in. I am now going to read a little bit more of Starling House. I can't remember if I said, I read the first chapter, liked it so far. Vibes, cool, good, I like it. Also, there's footnotes. Love a book with footnotes. I know that might be controversial. I think people have very strong opinions about footnotes, whether you are pro or con. I love a footnote. I think they're fun. Nothing has really happened yet in the book. We just find out that The main character grew up in this town where there is a house called Starling House that is kind of like hidden away from the town, and nobody there really likes any of like the Starling family. And one of these Starling people wrote a book that the main character loves, like a fantasy book. That's all we know so far. I think I'm going to put on a little ambiance, a fall ambiance video, set the vibes. I really wanted to set the vibes with a candle. Actually, let's look at what candles I have. I have a few candles that aren't completely done. All right, I have, ooh, marshmallow fireside. That could work. Oh, that's like very empty. This one is spring sunshine. Nope. Then we have, what's this? Vanilla. Vanilla could work. I'm going to find an ambiance video. I'll link it down below. I have a whole playlist of ambiance videos. Some of them have like timers, some of them have music. They're all like different. I have like 60 videos in here. There's so many for every different mood, vibe, time, everything. So let me find one that's kind of fall. Ooh, maybe like a spooky house, a spooky haunted house. Which ones have a fall vibe? No, these are all winter. Witch Core, Autumn Forest, Good Witch Cabin, Hobbit Autumn, no, Autumn Village, Cozy Autumn Fireplace. You know when you like start reading a book that you don't really know anything about, and then things start happening and you're like, what? So I have a lot of thoughts right now, and I'm only on page 12. Number one, this book is told in first person, but the footnotes, some of them are about the main character. Like, she's obviously not writing the footnotes. All the books that I've read that have footnotes in them, they're typically footnotes by the character that's narrating the book. In one page, she's talking about this guy who she remembers dying, and the footnote says that it actually happened years before Opal, the main character, was born, and it says, perhaps she merely dreamed of it or mistook the dream for a memory. So now I'm like, who's writing these footnotes? Who's that? Then she's standing outside the gate of Starling House and like admiring it and looking at it, and she's holding the gate so hard that she cuts her hand. And then all of a sudden there's this guy who's there, this very mysterious guy, and she's like, oh my god, this must be Starling, like the guy who lives in the house but no one has ever seen him before. And he's acting very weird. And first she says, oh my god, he's like shaking because he's so like nervous or scared. And then she realizes he's shaking because he's enraged and angry. And it says that his skin is bloodless, stretched tight over his bleak bones, and his lips are peeled away from his teeth in an animal's snarl. And then he tells her to run, and so she runs. Is he a werewolf? What is happening? Is he a monster? Is he a creature? I'm like, okay, wait, what is this book? I'm assuming that what I just read is this scene from this illustration here. Gotta say, he's not giving animal snarl here. I'm not getting the animal vibe from him there. But now I'm genuinely like, what is this book about? What is happening? Also, this is very funny because the way that they have both now described each other, like how each other looks, is like not attractive at all. So she describes him as looking like an underfed crow with a beak of a nose. And then he describes her as a freckled scarecrow. Something about it, I kind of love that way more than when they're like, oh, that was the most beautiful human I've ever seen in my life. Yes, ugly people, representation, we love to see it. Also, she describes him as a crow, and he describes her as a scarecrow. There's something to that. There's something to that. I just got some groceries for the next couple of days, a couple fall things. I got butternut squash and brown butter ravioli, and then I also have like a autumn pasta sauce from Trader Joe's I thought I could use with this. And then I got these little pumpkin cream cheese cookies sandwiches that look good. I'm gonna try one of these little pumpkin cookies, which, to be honest, I'm not like the biggest pumpkin person. I do enjoy it. I like pumpkin ravioli. I like pumpkin soup. I'm not a pumpkin pie girl. I don't like pumpkin pie. I'm a pecan pie person if I am gonna eat a pie, but I'm not like a big pumpkin spice person. I don't mind it. I don't dislike it. And when fall comes around, I'm like, let me have all the pumpkin spice things. But it's not like my favorite. So, okay, these are pumpkin spice cookies with cinnamon cream cheese in the middle, which I'm a big cream cheese girl, that's for sure. So let's try them. Ooh, they're very soft. So you can see. It smells good. It smells like cookies that I usually give Loki, because I think Loki has some pumpkin cookies. They definitely smell like Loki's treats. All right, let's try it. Yeah, I like it. It's very soft. Okay, it's very good. And I do really like them. It's just a little sweet for me. I'm not like a big sweet person. And so I think I was hoping that the cream cheese would be a little bit more savory because the cookie's very sweet and then the cream cheese is very sweet. So it's a little too sweet for me, but it's good. I liked it. So we're gonna go fall shopping. There's a couple things that I want to find. I want some candles, like some fall scented candles. I also want to see if they have any like pumpkin coffee syrups. And I don't know, we'll just see what else we can find. I went to Walmart and Ross and found a lot of cute stuff. Some of it was like fall stuff, other things were just like stuff I thought was cute. I'll start with Walmart. The first thing I found was this adorable ghost mug set. And it's just so cute. I'm gonna put this in my coffee bar. And actually, as I was walking around the store, this like really cute old lady stopped me and was like, you have to tell me where in the store you found that. So I helped her find them. Then I got this cute little lamp and I just thought it would be very cute somewhere in my living room. I did get a candle. This one is pumpkin cinnamon swirl and it smells very good. Very good. Yankee Candle, they always hit. I found this sweatpants set that I thought was super cute and it's like really soft. And it says Angel Baby on it and it's like pink and glittery and sparkly. And I just thought it was really cute. It's too warm to wear this currently, but once it starts getting colder, I will be very cute in this. Then at Ross, oh my God, I could not believe I found this because I've seen this exact item in so many other stores and in every other place it's very expensive, but it's this like pumpkin baking dish. It's so cute. It was only $12. Like I've been seeing this exact thing in so many other places and it's much more expensive, but what am I gonna use this for? I don't know. Don't know. It might just sit there and look pretty. I got another candle. This one is warm apple pie. Oh, this one smells so good. I might light this one first. And then, oh my God, I was about to order this online, but they had the Tirani pumpkin pie sauce. So I'm definitely gonna have to make coffee tomorrow using this. Then this is something that I've been looking for, but it's like wood shelves because I want to hang some shelves above my bed and I loved these. They're very pretty and these were also very cheap, $12. Crazy. That is everything that I got on my shopping trip today. I think I scored. I think I got everything that I was kind of looking for because I got some fall candles. I got this to make my coffee, some mugs to drink the coffee. I did put it on just to try it on. It's so comfy. Now I don't want to take it off even though it's very hot outside. I'm just gonna crank my AC and be cute and cozy. Yeah, you wanna be cute and cozy? Oh. These sprints will not end until I finish this book. I think it's very funny that both of the main characters constantly call each other ugly. Like one chapter that I just read, she saw the guy in the daylight for the first time and she goes, whoa, he's even uglier in the sunlight. Like, oh my God, be so serious. I am now 119 pages in. So I'm getting there. But oh my God, I love it. I love it. These characters, they're so infuriating and so annoying, but I love them. I love them. They're just like, they're big, stupid, and they're silly, but I love them. They just keep, oh my God, they just keep doing things and I'm like, y'all like each other. They're like, oh, no, this man is so ugly. I just did some sprints with my patrons where it was like, these sprints won't end until I finish my book, because I just really, really needed the motivation to read. This slump that I've been in has been taking over my life, and I needed to push myself to finish something. So I finished Starling House and I ended up giving it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it so much. I definitely hope that this pulled me out of my slump, because this was so good, and this was definitely a redemption for Miss Alex E. Harrow. I don't know, is it Alex? Someone told me that it's actually Alex and not Alex. Anyways, whatever. I loved it. Basically, like, what this book is about, yes, it is about a sentient house that the main character starts dreaming about, and she feels drawn to and pulled to, and there's a lot of mysteries at the house, and she develops a relationship and connection with the current owner of the house. There's a lot that I don't want to say about it, because I feel like a big element of the book is kind of like a mystery that's like unfolding as you're reading it. And what's really cool actually is that there's many stories that the main character is told about the history of the house and the family that's lived there, and she sort of gets the story of the origin from multiple sources, and finally at the end of the book she's able to put all of those stories together to figure out what actually is the truth and what happened. So as you're reading it, you're getting like pieces of this larger story. So I don't want to say too much about the plot, but it is fantasy. There are magical creatures and weird magic elements to it. I loved the relationship between the two main characters, the romance that unfolded. Like I said, it was very funny how they just constantly referred to each other as ugly. Like the entire book, they were just like roasting on each other's looks. They were quite insufferable and annoying, but in ways that was very endearing. And I'm just like, oh my god, you silly idiots, just kiss already. Because it's like, they kept being like, oh my god, he's so ugly, I don't like him, but why do I keep thinking about him? And then he kept doing like really nice things for her, but like begrudgingly, and he'd be annoyed about it. But then he'd like care just enough to give her his jacket because she's too poor to buy one. Like just stuff like that where I'm like, you idiots, just kiss. And there were a couple moments that like actually made me laugh because of how just ridiculous that they were being. There was this one quote though that I highlighted and I just have to share. When like more of the romantic feelings started coming up, it says that Arthur, the guy, he understands for the first time why Hades stole Persephone. Why a man who has spent his life in winter might do anything at all for a taste of spring. I just love them. I love them so much. I loved the lore of this town and this house. The writing was amazing. Like, this was just so unexpectedly great, and it is the perfect fall book. Like, it really is such a fall book, and I'm very glad that I read this as my first official book of fall. Today my plan is to get out all of my fall decorations and actually start decorating. I don't know where they are. I think they're in the closet under my stairs. Some of them might be in my closets upstairs. I'm gonna have to do some digging and find all of them. I wanted to talk about a book that I read the other day, and that is Thrum by Meg Smitherman. This was sent to me by one of my patrons, Esty, and oh my god, it is so good. It was exactly what I wanted. It is a sci-fi horror novella with like a little bit of romance. It is just the perfect like one sitting book. It was so fun. It was like such a great combination of sci-fi horror and romance. It is about this woman who wakes up on a spacecraft where her and a crew were traveling like deep into other galaxies, other universes. She wakes up and all of her crew members are dead. They died in stasis somehow. She thinks that she's all alone out on the edges of space. Her ship is running out of fuel. She's sure she's gonna die there. And then she gets a call from another ship and someone who says that they can help her. And I feel like that's all you should know going into it because it is so short and it's just fun kind of experiencing it. I did figure out very early on kind of what was happening, but that didn't detract from my entertainment and just how fun it was. I definitely will read more from this author. So if you're looking for a quick sci-fi horror, twisty kind of story, I definitely recommend this one. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys. I got this in the mail a couple days ago. It is Evil in Me by Brahm. This is his new book. This was sent to me by the publisher and I cannot wait to read this. I'm probably gonna save it for October, but This is the author of Slewfoot, one of my all-time favorite horror books, and I've been very, very excited for this one. It's about the 80s Atlanta punk scene, demons. I have to show you some of the artwork in here because Brahms' artwork is always amazing. Like, I don't know who this lady is. I like the look of her. I'll just kind of flip through. The artwork is so pretty, very creepy, so I'm excited to get to that. Okay, now I'm gonna go find all of my fall decorations and we can start decorating. I think that all of my fall decorations are in this closet. However, I think this closet is very messy. We will find out. It's also hard to open. Closet of shame. I think that my fall stuff is somewhere in here. So let's try to dig it out. We have these two picture things. We have a pumpkin, a fall, some leaves, another pumpkin. Alright, I have decorated this area and it looks very cute, so I think that is going to be the end of this little fall vlog. And considering the one book that I read was 5 stars, I really think this could have been the trick to get me out of my reading slump, hopefully. Also, I recently posted a thrifting video on my Patreon because I love thrifting so much. Pretty much everything in my house that I use to decorate are things that I thrifted, and I'm doing a whole like thrifting diaries series on my Patreon, and I posted the first episode the other day. So if you like thrifting videos, you can check it out over on my Patreon. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!